So Donald Trump released a new anti-Hillary ad, which shows that he's pivoting to the general election here. He thinks, these other Republican candidates are not going to overcome me. But the ad here is an absolute disaster. Now, you guys know, unlike other liberal commentators, I've been, I think, really objective and really fair to Trump in the sense that, obviously I don't support him. Obviously, I think he's horrendous in 1,000 ways. But I've pointed out things that he's done to get this massive support. I told you fairly early on that he's actually real. This isn't just a fluke. I think I have a track record of giving him credit for strategy when he deserves it, and actually saying he's right versus other right-wing pricks who attack him at times. So I've been more than fair about, his entire campaign. So I think that lends me some extra credibility here when I talk about the ads that he's doing now like this, when I say, dude, that's a horrific ad. And that's not going to help him win. Now, I've said that I think Trump has a decent shot of beating Hillary if it's Trump versus Hillary in the general election. And I said because he probably knows to just keep hitting her on her corruption and keep hitting her on the money she takes from Wall Street and to keep hitting her on her grotesque foreign policy record. But when I look at this ad, I think maybe he doesn't know how to beat Hillary. Because this line of argument is a disaster. Like, what are you doing? And again, I'm fine with giving Trump credit when he deserves it. But I look at this ad and I think, oh my God, that's terrible. You idiot. That's the angle you're going to use to take on Hillary? Where the implication is the person who's trying to be the first female president, too weak. Ooh, that's not palatable. And it's not just that it's not palatable for, PC reasons, like, you need to be more politically correct and understand that women are as strong as men. Yoo-hoo! No, that's not the reason why it's a shitty ad. It's a shitty ad because it's nowhere near true and it doesn't resonate. Now, you guys know my idea of strength in a candidate is somebody who doesn't go to fucking war everywhere. But to many people in the public, in the general public, they view strength as, all right, how many bombs have you dropped? How many places have you invaded? You gotta be a macho man and a tough guy and go hard after everybody, no matter if they deserve it or not. So that's how a lot of people view strength. And you know who actually has those positions? Hillary fucking Clinton. Look at her foreign policy record, you asshole. In favor of the Iraq War, in favor of Afghanistan, cheerleaded the intervention in Libya, now wants to do it in Syria, super hawkish on Iran, where she said when Obama wanted to do negotiations with them, her original position was, no, you're naive, don't do it. Now she takes credit for the Iran deal that Obama and Kerry got, but back then she's like, don't even talk to them. What are you, crazy? So here we have somebody who, in Donald Trump's mind, like, oh, strength, attack everybody. Well, then you should love her. She's a right-winger on foreign policy, which is why I dislike her and many progressives dislike her. But Trump's like, takes that and flips it on its head, and he does an ad where it's like, see, ISIS, Putin, and then a weak woman, weak Hillary Clinton, she's barking, ha, ha, so weak, ha, she's so weak. That's not going to resonate, dipshit. Like, what an idiot he is. How is this your ad? Really? Again, there's so many ways to attack Hillary where it can work. Which is why I said I'm scared about Trump versus Hillary in general, because I thought he could attack those angles. Maybe not. Maybe he does. He really just doesn't know what the fuck he's doing, and he's fucking falling all over himself. Because here, that argument will not resonate. And if this is indicative of, let's say it's Trump versus Hillary in the general, and he keeps running ads like this, Hillary's going to win. Because nobody's going to watch that. That, if anything, that even makes the Democratic base, who's really on the side of Bernie, if they see ads like that, they'll be like, what the I'm going to vote for her now. That'll actually turn out people more for Hillary, the Democratic base, if you do ads like that. But you know how you would kneecap people going to vote for Hillary who are the Democratic base? Just like I said before, if your attacks include corruption, Wall Street, deeply part of the system and the establishment. Look at all the money she's taken from multinational corporations. Look at all the money she's taken from foreign governments for the Clinton Foundation. She took X amount of money from Saudi Arabia and gave them a weapons deal. Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Just keep pointing that out. Keep pointing that out. If he did the opposite on foreign policy, she invaded Iraq, she wanted Iraq, she voted for the Iraq War, she voted for the Iraq War, she voted for the Patriot Act. That's unconstitutional. Voted for the Patriot Act, voted for the Patriot Act. That would make the Democratic base go, oh, he's kind of right, and I ain't going to vote for her. But when he does ads like this is only going to get the base ready to go vote for her. And it's not an argument that resonates. Like, Trump has been getting independence, but if he makes arguments like this, he's not going to get independence. Because people look at that, they go, that's bullshit. Like, what do you mean? Oh, she's barking like an, oh, you got her. Oh, I guess she's weak. Vladimir Putin, ISIS. Hillary Clinton barking. Oh, so weak. The woman's weak. The first female president is weak. You know who that's an ad for? That's an ad for super old white dudes who are actually sexist. They might not think they're sexist, but they're sexist. And they look at that and they're like, oh, yeah, the weak and barking like a dog. Putin, ISIS, weak. Well, weak little woman. You can't be president. You can't lead us. Weak. That's not gonna appeal to anybody else. So now that I've gotten my commentary out here, everybody pretend you never heard that, because we don't want this strategy getting to Trump. If Trump does the right strategy, Hillary's in trouble. If he keeps doing this strategy, he's gonna get his ass handed to him, which is definitely a possibility.